That was the cue I just got from him, Brian. It's time to drink. It's time for wine. Brian is very couth. That's the way to put it, my friend. This is Brian Doherty, and he comes to us from Vintage Wine Estates. We met Brian, like 5 years ago?
6.
6 years ago now, and we thought, wow, we have hit the jackpot, because guess what? Here's a man who knows all about wine, his team knows all about wine, and they do all the work for you. Because unless you are a wine connoisseur or sommelier, whatever you want to call it, you probably stand in the wine shop like I do and think, is that a good one?
That's it.
Or should I get the same one I always get? I want to try something new. It's on sale. Is it good? I have no idea. That guy's telling me to get this one. That guy's telling me to get that one. This guy takes all the guesswork out of it, and it's shipped right to your door. And we now ship to 40 states,
including Pennsylvania.
And that's awesome. And so what we've brought to you today, while supplies last, this debuted last week, and I'll have to tell you, it's been extremely popular every time it's been aired since then. When these are gone, they're gone. Brian is able to bring us a finite quantity of these. They're all from small vineyards that you probably would never have access to without him, and they're all incredible. These, in essence, are all $20 bottles of wine for about half that price.
That's right.
So you can choose either a 3-bottle set of all one variety, or you can choose a 12-bottle set. In the 12-bottle set, not only are you saving $49, but you can choose either all reds or all whites, or you can choose 6 of each.
Get them all.
Let's go through what you've brought us today.
Absolutely. So we'll start over here. The first up is a Riesling, which is a sweet white wine. We get a lot of requests for sweet wines from the QVC viewers. They'll really like this.
Okay.
Next up, we have a Pinot Grigio.
My favorite.
Kind of it's a medium food wine, crisp, clean, golden in the glass.
By the way, these are all California wines.
These are all California wines today. Yes.
All right.
Next up, we have a big, beautiful Chardonnay. It has a little more body than the Pinot Grigio. We'll go with if you're putting a sauce on something, salmon, right? Barbecue sauce. Beautiful. Moving over to the reds, we have Pinot Noir, which is the lightest of all the reds.
If you're learning to drink red, that's a good one.
Oh, it's a great one to start with. Yeah, it's great, and great for spring, too. The sleeper of the group, I think, is our red blend. This is a blend of 5 different wines: Cabernet, Cab Franc, Merlot, Petit Verdot. This is just a bold red wine with an incredibly smooth finish. The art of winemaking just really comes out in this one.
Fantastic.
And last but certainly not least, for all the red meat lovers out there, anything you're going to cook on a grill, this is a big, bold Cabernet Sauvignon from Windsor. They've been around for 50 years. This is their winemaker select. It's their pick for their Cabernet
Fantastic.
Sauvignon.
So tell me a bit about how you discover and choose these wines.
So the whole key to it is that we look at the wine right at the source.
Okay.
We go directly to these little vineyards. We look at all the different wines that we have, and we bring them right here to QVC. In this case, when we found something that we liked, we bought it all, right? And by doing that and skipping over everyone in between, we're able to give you these really great values.
Hence the name While Supplies Last, because there ain't no more.
That's the key word.
If we sell out of one or another of these, that's all that we can get.
Right.
Actually, I wanted to show the vineyards, if you don't mind, before we start pouring some wine, because this is really where they come from. They're beautiful places.
Oh, they're these gorgeous little places. You'd never find them on your own. We literally look at almost hundreds of wines to find these handfuls. But again, it is that by going directly to the source and bringing them right to the QVC folks right at home in those 40 states, that is the whole key to the value of this.
So a quick reminder, you get 3 easy pays any way you slice it. So if you choose the 3-bottle set, your payments are $14. And if you choose, and that's including your shipping and handling, by the way, and if you choose the 12-bottle set, you're in for 3 payments of under $40. That saves you $49. And that's why the 12-bottle sets are always very popular.
Oh,
and
great.
If you know you love reds, get all red. If you know you love whites, get all white. But if you really want to try them all, if you get the 12-bottle set, that means you're getting all 2 bottles of each one.
And it's $10 a bottle delivered.
Yeah.
I mean, take a case of wine to a UPS store. It weighs 39 pounds.
Yeah, I mean,
costs a fortune to ship.
And you can send this to someone else as a gift if you'd like, as long as they're within those 40 states.
I keep a few for you.
Yeah, I know. I always ship some to myself. All right, so let's kind of go through and taste a couple of these.
I thought you'd never ask.
So we're going to start with the sweet wine.
We'll start with the Riesling.
Okay.
So this is, I describe this as honeysuckle sweet, not maple syrup sweet.
Okay.
So it's a light, delicate, almost floral kind of nose. has a little bit of sweetness on it. Would go great with any kind of spicy food, Thai food.
But you know, my mother loves like a white Zinfandel.
A white Zin,
so she would
Moscato.
absolutely love this.
Yes, if that's what you like, you'll love this. And I love, you know, we're not supposed to say this in the way, I love the Riesling bottle.
Yes, I know.
You're going to a book club or someone's house for dinner. It's a little bit unusual.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It just makes a nice little gift to take along.
And it's a conversation piece because you can talk about, you know, this whole thing and the fact that this is, you know, you're giving them a great bottle of wine. Also, that Riesling is not syrupy sweet like a dessert wine.
No.
As you said, it's just a lovely light wine. Now, this is my favorite. I love Pinot Grigio. Well, now, traditionally from Italy, but
yes,
this is California.
This is California.
Pinot.
California makes some great Pinot Grigios. It's really a great food wine. It does the heavy lifting.
Great.
It's crisp, clean. It literally tastes like California in a glass. Look
yes.
at the color.
I
mean, it's
just
beautiful.
light. It's fresh. You kind of feel like you're at the beach. but it does go great with dinner.
Oh, absolutely.
It is a great food wine.
If anybody's making ham for Easter or something like that, that would be great.
Now, what if I'm having like a poultry? Which one of these whites would you suggest?
I'd go for the Chardonnay.
Okay.
This is Chardonnay if you're having the other heavier dishes with it, or stuffings or gravies or things like that. So this has a little more body to it. It's still a clean, crisp white wine.
It does not have a bite. You know, some Chardonnay is almost bitter.
Yeah, no, this has almost a creamy finish, which is the
That's nice.
Beautiful nose. Isn't that a great wine?
Yes, that's very good. So those are the whites.
Yeah.
Again, a Riesling, a Pinot Grigio, and a Chardonnay.
Right.
If you choose the all-white set of 12, you'll get 2 bottles of each of those. Or you can... Four of
each of the whites.
If you choose the set of 3, you'll get 3 of the same one.
That's right.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
All right.
So you can pick your flavor, or just pick your color, white or red, or pick them all.
So moving to the reds, we're going to start with the Pinot Noir.
The Pinot Noir is the lightest of the red wines. You can see it. It's almost more of a, I call it a red fruit color. It has a little bit of earthiness on the nose. It's also a great food wine. I actually like this like with salmon. It's a good crossover wine if you're a red wine drinker.
And Frank is updating me. Almost everyone is choosing the set of 12. And Frank, are they choosing red, white, or both? The red and the white. So we definitely have folks who like one or the other
well, it's a great
shopping
way to
with
stock
us.
Up.
It sure is.
You know.
Or if you've got folks coming by, or you're taking wine as a gift for dinner, you're guaranteed to have all great wines here that they may not have discovered yet themselves.
If you're a white wine drinker and you're bringing a bottle over, someone's having a steak or a roast or something, you want to bring a bottle of red, you can bring it with confidence. We've done the hard work to sort out the winners here for you.
Tell me a little bit more about the red blend, because I've heard of some of the things that are in this, like a Malbec, but that's usually from Argentina. So this is a blend.
This is all California wine, but there are 5 different varietals of wine, and it really shows the art of the winemaking. Because the winemaker can control exactly how this wine comes out.
That's very smooth.
Isn't that great?
And again, it goes down very easily. If you're not a red wine drinker yet, these are 3 fabulous reds to try. And then, of course, our Cabernet.
And last is the Cabernet, the
which
big gun.
is always a favorite. So choose the set of 12. You'll get 4 bottles of each if you choose all reds or all whites. If you choose the red and white, then you'll get 2 of each. Is that right? And again, you'll save $49 by doing that. You can also get the set of 3. Remember, we ship